Well, a few larger Indiana businesses received federal loan money that was intended for smaller companies. Many are calling for a return of this money, including Indiana U.S. Senator Todd Young. Kayla Sullivan has the story.
Paycheck Protection Program money was intended for small businesses, but a recent study shows only 20% of those companies had their applications approved for the first round.
I think it's important that these monies go towards their intended purpose, right? And the intent of this program was to try and make whole our businesses and our households.
3 larger Indiana companies received PPP loan money. According to a Morgan Stanley research report released to NPR, Emmis Communications in Indianapolis has 560 employees. It was awarded $4.8 million. Hallador Energy of Terre Haute employs 915 people, and it received $10 million. And Escalade Sports in Evansville got $5.6 million for its 468 employees.
I do think that there will be some public resistance towards those companies and those individuals who are tapping into a finite amount of money at a time when you have other small businesses trying to access them.
Indiana U.S. Senator Todd Young says if those companies did not qualify for the loans, they should return the money.
With that said, I value every single Hoosier job, and to the extent a Hoosier is employed by a larger enterprise, we have programs for those larger enterprises, those with 500 or more employees.
We have yet to hear from Escalade and Hallador, but Emmis Communications released a statement saying in part, the proceeds from the PPP loan enable us to continue to provide stability for our employees while we weather this storm together. Congress is working on a second round of PPP funds based on company assets.
Specifically, we allocated $30 billion to those institutions having $50 billion or less in assets, and an additional $30 billion to those institutions with $10 billion or less.
Young says this is the hope Indiana businesses can hold on to if they weren't approved the first time.
We want to make sure that every Hoosier stays attached to workforce and continues to enjoy the dignity of work on the back end of this virus.
From the Indiana State House, I'm Kayla Sullivan.
And at this point, none of the 3 companies that received the PPP funds have announced they will be returning that money.